Die then quickly. Virtue, where art thou hid? What hideous thing is it that doth eclipse thee?
Pray, sir, hear me.
Or is it true thou art but a bare name and no essential thing?
Sir.
Do not speak.
No, sir. I would plant my soul in mine ears to hear you.
Oh, most imperfect light of human reason, that makes us so unhappy to see what we can least prevent. Pursue thy wishes and glory in them. There is in shame no comfort but to be beyond all bounds in sense of shame.
I pray, sir, hear me. I am married.
I'm Martin Houghton. I'm a senior acting lecturer at Royal Welsh College and I'm directing the Duchess of Malfi. The Jacobeans have a wonderful way of telling a story. I think it's kind of, I always think that Jacobean drama is a bit like the Forerunner of EastEnders and all those soaps. It's kind of like at the end of every scene you hear that kind of EastEnders motive coming into play. So you've got all this wonderful, rich language, this rich story about corruption at political level, religious level. You've got the whole perspective of the incest, which features quite heavily in Jacobean drama. Tis Pity Us All is another play which talks about brother and sister love, and that features again in this production as well. And it tells the basic story of and it's a true story, it's based on a true story, of a duchess who falls in love with a lower class of person and creates mayhem. Young people will enjoy it, I think, who might be discovering this kind of material for the first time. It does have its controversies. It had its controversies when it was first written. And in a sense, what we are trying to do is recreate the level of controversy that it had originally to a contemporary audience, so that they feel the impact of what the writer then was trying to establish at that time. I love the language of the play. We've come a long way in contemporary theatre, and there's a lot of very good new writing, there's a very good lot of contemporary writers. But I also think we have a heritage of language which has been long lost. We have to hold on to it somehow and try and keep a sense of perspective as to where our language originates. So I think the broad expanse of storytelling is so exciting for an audience. You make that come alive. And so I think it offers such a great source of theatricality. I think it's all about theatre. It can only be theatre. It doesn't really exist in any other medium.